Many of you are learning JavaScript now and want to do some type of project to practice. In this video, we will create a random background color generator using HTML, CSS and JavaScript. By building this project, you will learn about JavaScript function, floor and random method of JavaScript math and also add event listener. So if you want to spice your learnings by doing this project, this video will help you a lot because I will explain every single thing in this video. So without wasting any more time, it's your Captain Shahriar. Let's learn. Okay, open up VS Code and create all the essential files like HTML, CSS and JavaScript files. Then let me just bring up the boilerplate. Okay, now we have to link the CSS because it's necessary to read the CSS. Now link the script, JavaScript file with script tag in HTML. Also, it is recommended to use defer attribute because it will load the HTML first, then the JavaScript. So it will make the page more faster. After that, I will create a paragraph tag and inside that I will type the color is colon. After that, for a line break, I will use a BR tag. You can also do this in CSS. After that, I will create a span element with class name of color. Inside this, we will actually put the RGB value of the color. So let me inform you that this will update every time with the help of JavaScript. So because of that, I will give RGB value of white. Let's create a button with the class name of change. And inside that, I'll type generate color. So it's not working right now because we haven't completed the JavaScript part yet. So this button will generate color every time when I click. Our HTML part is done. Now it's time for CSS. I just styled some basic things in CSS. Now I will style the paragraph element. Let's give it a border of 3 pixels, solid and color black. Also, I will give little bit of border radius. And also don't forget to give it a margin. And for space inside, I will use the padding property in CSS. This will give some padding inside the paragraph element. After that, remember earlier we gave the span tag a class name of color? Yes, we will style that now. I'll just change the font weight to bold and text decoration to underline. Now it's time for the button, which means the change class name. So first give it some padding and then change the font into bold. And size 1 rem and color into black. Also, I forgot to change the font family. So make sure to change the font family. Also create a border with 3 pixels solid and black color. Also, you can give a background color. It looks nice. Give some border radius to it. Also, I'll change the cursor into pointer because this is a button. At last, on hover, the button will slightly change his color. CSS is done. Now let's code the JavaScript part, the most exciting part of this video. First of all, store the color class name inside a constant by using query selector. Also make sure you give the full stop there. I forgot actually. Just like this, also store the change class inside a constant. So it's just two variables stored are those two elements in HTML. If you are having any confusion or any problem, feel free to comment down below. Also, we need a function. I think you have learned what function is and how does it work in JavaScript. So let's create a function and give it a name of change color. Now inside this, create 3 variables following RGB. Why RGB? Because the color value RGB has 3 letters. R means red, G means green and B means blue. So let's create the R variable. Inside this, type math floor and inside the parentheses create math.random asterisk 256. Because let me explain this for you quickly. So we need to get random value for R, which needs to be around 255, because RGB color values has only limit of 255 for each color. So because of this, we need to get random R value around this number. Also, it should be an integer number, which means there will be no negative or decimal number. We need any number which is not less than 0 and not more than 255. So that's why we created this. If you didn't get it yet, feel free to comment down below. So our R value is done. Now simply do that for G and B because they are also the same. So let me create those first. After that, I will create a variable called color, and inside the template literal, create exactly how RGB value looks like. I mean RGB parenthesis. Then give all the RGB variables like this with commas. This variable will store all the random numbers from there and will create a RGB color. After that, we will change the body background color with the help of DOM. The body background color will be the result of the color variable, because the color variable randomly stores a RGB color value. Finally, we'll change the color name text which is equal to the background color, which means the color variable. Now lastly, we want to change the color whenever we click the button. So select the const and add a click event listener. Also, don't forget to give the function. Well, looks like we have made a mistake. Okay, I made a mistake here. RGB doesn't have any colon, but parentheses and commas. Still not working. Okay, I forgot to add the class selector there. So this is how you can make a random color generator using HTML, CSS and JavaScript. This project will help you to practice JavaScript function, math methods and JavaScript event listener. So that's all for today. I hope this video helped you a lot. Make sure to share this video to your friend who need this. And subscribe for more videos like this. This is your Captain Shahriar signing off. Peace.